Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This fella Martinez is the latest striking talent to emerge from Argentina, and the way he likes to operate from deeper positions draws comparisons with some of the very finest from his country. More of an auxiliary striker in my view, though. Wants the ball to feet, and he's better playing off the centre forward, so he's someone to watch.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
And that is a little undercooked.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Zielinski. No, it's not getting there.
Mount. Good ball, good take. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Defending of the desperate variety. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
No, that's been intercepted. Çalhanoğlu, Inter Milan, finding their passes. Oh, cracking ball. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Thuram! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Thuram really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Çalhanoğlu has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Mainu. That's very neat. It's a really well-measured ball. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Mount might just make this. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Thuram, and it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Casemiro. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Looks across and plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Menu. Tries to pass it through. Çalhanoğlu. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Zielinski. Now it's Thuram. Casemiro. And here's the chance to counter. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That has been cut short. Casemiro. And it's Mount. Spread it left. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that's a key interception. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mount. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Menu. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust his half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made... And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Cambio de jugadores en el Manchester United. El dorsal 7.
Here's the start of the second half.
El dorsal 34.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Weakly. And he was quick to react. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Bruno Fernandes. And he's managed to get free. Plays it in low.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mkhitaryan. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Tura. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. And he's denied.
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Zielinski. And there's the shot!
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Tura. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United
do have options available on the bench if they want to go.
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah,
Can he finish?
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Now he's got space here. This might spell danger. And the shot!
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Zielinski to Chalhanoglu. Pass somewhat off target.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Great real chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to...
He's had a shot!
And it's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Gives it back.
Now it's Maciej Cunha.
Looking to play him in.
Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Çalhanoğlu. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Maciej Cunha. Barella.
Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, well measured.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
He's having a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Havertz. Bellingham. And it's Tchouaméni. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's through, now is he in? This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Havertz. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's intervened well there. Havertz gets flagged offside. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He is through here. An instinct, he gets big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Now it's Eze. Tries to play it through. Eze. And he's straight offside.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior. Ceballos. Now it's Vinicius. Tries a shot! Mosquera. Calafiori. And Gabriel. Calafiori. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Eze. Aimed beyond the defence. Skims one in. He can get that clear. Bellingham. Calafiori. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rice. Havertz. Oh, he's played it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's played it back. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Howson gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. Now it's Havertz. Oh, just skips past his man. Eze. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Havertz is the guilty party there. Havertz has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Eze. Now this could be a chance. That has not gone well. Tchouaméni. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Good ball, good take. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. No way through there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 16, Norgard. Coming on the
Here
field
we go again.
is number 9.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's got away. Chance, surely! Tchouaméni. Now, what about a counter-attack? Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon. Big chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Havertz! Great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gabriel Jesus! Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
50,913.
Gabriel Jesus. Nice interception, well timed. Brahim Diaz. Eze. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ceballos. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gabriel Jesus. Good pressure, determined, intense. Ceballos. Now it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Zubimendi. Gabriel Jesus. Ceballos. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's in a great position here. There's a searching pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. This might spell danger. That's an excellent interception. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 41.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Gabriel.
And it's Valverde.
Number 10, Eze.
Eder Militao.
Number 33.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's
Coming on
Goulart.
the field,
Mbappe.
number 23, Mikel
That's good
Merino.
play.
Number 2, William Saliba.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's managed to get free. Zubimendi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Looking for the run. He has a look and he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Valverde. Mendy. And it's Mendy. And back to the keeper. Now Alaba. Camavinga. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Brahim Diaz, given the lift of his goal. And it's Alaba. He's looking wide. Goulart.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Now it's Goulart. Oh, super ball. Poor robust challenge. Referee has just said play on. And that's that. Arsenal
Perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
That gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to shot a goal! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant chance for a shot! Oh, the ball, and it's come back out to him. Now that is commitment to the cause. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Barcola. Knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Fabian Ruiz! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Fabian Ruiz at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable. This and the shot! Well, if you gave goals for effort, he has one, but you don't.
Now it's Barcola.
Out to the left it goes. Foot in.
Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Vitinha.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Casemiro. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Barcola. João Neves. Menu.
Bruno Fernandes.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Doué. And here's Ramos. Good ball, good take.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Barcola. Mount. Manchester United finding their passes. Nuno Mendes.
And here's the chance to counter.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Half an hour played now. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Pacho. Doué.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Barcola. Menu.
He came in hard, very hard. Oh, this is a great position.
And that is expertly dealt with. Mount.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Tries to cross.
He's got full. In for the pieces.
Fabian Ruiz
Gets good distance on it.
and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hangs one in.
Tacho.
Attempts a clearance. And they've got rid.
Gonzalo Ramos.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Menu.
He might be in here.
Šeško!
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Mount.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Fabian Ruiz. Now João Neves. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Oh, he's bustling through it.
And a chance!
And the first half is done.
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Some really good ball movement.
João Neves.
Finds himself offside.
And he was quick to react. Šeško.
Looking for options for movement. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Bruno Fernandes ready to try one. Great chance here to level it up.
Le numéro 2.
And it's Mount.
Le numéro 10.
He's found some... Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Driven forward. Dembele is herring after that one. Šeško, he's picked his way through. And he's there to belt it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about. Šeško really needed to concentrate.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. We're level.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep,
and he's managed to get free. Corner number 2 then.
And that has been cleared.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's a sharp pass.
Keeper's got good distance on that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Changement.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Fabian Ruiz.
That has been cut short. Šeško.
That looks a decent ball. There's the delivery. And he's there to clear it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence.
A probing pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Just about within shooting range.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Oh, that's fabulous. João Neves.
Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace.
Might want to be careful there.
Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This is it then, now or never. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele.
And it's Neves. And here's Ramos.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Fletcher.
That is a great pick out. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le
Desperate
numéro
defending
87.
required here.
À sa place, le numéro 24. Changement en
Not
cours.
pretty, but it gets the job done. And he whips it in. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Temps additionnel. 5
Dembele
minutes.
receives it in a wide position. Out towards the flank. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Can he latch on to this? Sheshko! He's got away. That's good defending, very good defending.
He's in a great position here.
Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Decent chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Saint-Germain. Le numéro 24.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets.